Adding and subtracting fractions occurs frequently in business. Quite often, we must combine or subtract quantities expressed as fractions. To add or subtract fractions, the denominators must be the same. If they're not, we must find a common multiple or a common denominator of all of the denominators in the problem. The most efficient common denominator to use is the least common denominator, or LCD. By using the LCD, you avoid raising fractions to higher terms than necessary. The least common denominator, known as the LCD, is the smallest number that is a multiple of each of the given denominators. We can often find the LCD by inspection, mentally, just by using the definition. For example, if we want to find the LCD of 1 and 1, we think or write out, if we wish, 46 multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, and so on, and multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and so on. By looking at these two lists, we see that 12 is the smallest multiple of both 4 and 6. Thus, 12 is the least common denominator. Sometimes, especially when we have several denominators or the denominators are relatively large numbers, it's easier to use prime numbers to find the LCD. A prime number is a whole number greater than 1 that is evenly divisible only by itself and 1. The following are prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, and so on. Here are the steps for determining the least common denominator of two or more fractions using prime numbers. Step 1. Write all the denominators in a row. Step 2. Find a prime number that divides evenly into any of the denominators. Write that prime number to the left of the row and divide. Place all quotients and undivided numbers in the next row. Step 3. Repeat this process until the new row contains all ones. Step 4. Multiply all the prime numbers on the left to get the LCD of the fractions. Determine the least common denominator of the fractions 3 over 4, 1 over 4, 4 over 9, and 5 over 6. The following chart shows the solution. Note that the first row contains the original denominators. The first prime number 2 divides evenly into the 4 and the 6. The quotients 2 and 3 are non-divisible numbers. 5 and 9 are brought down to the next row. The same procedure is repeated with the prime numbers 2, 3, 3, and 5. When the bottom row becomes all ones, we multiply the prime numbers to get the LCD 180.